burnisher. Once the final coat of finish is completely dry, burnish the floor using a recommended Pioneer Eclipse burnishing pad. After burnishing, dust mop the floor one more time and you are ready to remove the wet floor signs, replace the entrance mats and portable displays. Clean the janitor's area, return the propane cylinder to the storage cage if using a propane burnisher, or plug the battery into the charger when using a battery burnisher. Do a walkthrough inspection with the store manager. Let's review the deep scrub and recoat process. Clean and remove entrance mats. Remove any portable displays. Dust mop the floor and use a scraper to remove gum or stickers. Place wet floor signs around your work area. Prepare the auto scrubber with the deep scrub cleaning solution. Make the first pass with the auto scrubber, keeping the squeegee up and the vacuum off and leaving the cleaning solution on the floor. Use a pole squeegee to draw out the dirty solution from under displays into the aisles where it can be picked up with the auto scrubber. Make a second pass with the auto scrubber, putting down more cleaning solution, but having the squeegee down and the vacuum on to pick up the dirty solution from the floor. Use a wet mop with the cleaning solution to reach under fixtures, around edges, and other hard-to-reach areas. Allow the floor to dry completely. With a fresh mop, outline the area first approximately 2 to 4 inches from the outside of the worn edge, and then fill in the remainder using a side-to-side figure-8 motion. Allow each coat to dry completely before applying the next coat, with all additional coats coming only within 6 to 8 inches from the outside of the worn area. Allow the floor to dry completely prior to burnishing. Burnish to a wet look shine, remembering to walk slowly using a Pioneer Eclipse burnishing pad. Dust mop the floor. Remove the wet floor signs and replace mats and portable displays. Clean the janitor's area. Return the propane cylinder to the storage cage when using the propane burnisher, or plug the battery into the charger when using a battery burnisher. Do a walkthrough inspection with the store manager. Once again, by following these steps carefully, you can be confident that your hard work will be reflected in the desired result, a clean, shiny floor. Strip and recoat. About once a year, or with initial application of a new finish, all the finish on the floor should be removed. This process is only done when there is soil penetration that cannot be removed by deep scrubbing. Stripping helps restore floors that have been damaged on the surface by spills, heavy traffic, and other wear. Pioneer Eclipse offers a range of chemical products for stripping either the finish alone, a combination of finish and sealer, or when preparing a new floor for its initial finish application. Regardless of the product chosen, the procedures are essentially the same. Pioneer Eclipse produces the following stripping products. Formula X is our most aggressive stripper for removing both the finish and sealer. It is a non-ammoniated formula that is labor-saving and quick-acting. With cool water, it evaporates slower than hot water-based formulas. Final Strip is a less aggressive stripper for removing finish only. It is a non-ammoniated butyl-based stripper that works best in warm water. Low Odor Stripper is a less aggressive stripper with almost no odor for removing finish only. It is non-butyl, has a lower toxicity, and is non-caustic, to be used in environments where odor is a problem. EnviroStar 2000 is a less aggressive, environmentally friendly zinc-free stripper for removing finish only. It is a non-ammoniated, butyl-free stripper formulated to remove EnviroStar 2000 floor coating without harming EnviroStar 2000 sealer. After stripping, you will also need to use a recommended Pioneer Eclipse cleaning product to remove the alkaline stripper so that your finish will adhere properly to the floor surface. The Pioneer Eclipse products you may use include Eclipse Neutral Cleaner, which is a low-foaming, neutral pH all-purpose cleaner that may be used on all washable surfaces. Super 7 Cleaner is a low foaming cleaner formulated for daily use. It is less aggressive than Neutral Cleaner. EnviroStar 2000 Cleaner is a zinc-free, environmentally compatible, low-foaming, all-purpose cleaner formulated to be compatible with EnviroStar 2000 coating. When starting any floor care process, the first step is to remove and clean entrance mats and portable displays, sweep under counters and hard-to-reach areas, and dust mop the floor, scraping gums, stickers, and other debris where needed. You want to make sure all debris is up so the stripper has a chance to do the job it is supposed to do. Remove the finish or the finish and sealer. Mark off your work area with wet floor signs and warning tape. For your protection, when using any stripping product, you should always wear safety goggles, gloves, and stripping boots. To remove the finish and/or sealer, prepare a mop bucket or brute container with floor stripper diluted according to the product label directions for the specific procedure being performed. Apply the stripping solution liberally to the floor. Let the stripper sit for at least 15 minutes, but make sure that the floor stays wet. If necessary, re-wet areas that begin to dry. For optimum results, a Pioneer Eclipse propane strip machine or auto scrubber should be used to strip the floor while the stripping solution is still wet on the floor. If you are using a Pioneer Eclipse propane stripping machine, perform routine maintenance just as you would for a propane burnisher. Prepare the auto scrubber the same way as described in the daily maintenance procedures. You then need to attach the black strip pads to your auto scrubber. After performing routine maintenance on the machine of choice, run the machine over the floor 2 or 3 times to loosen all the finish from the floor. Do not pick up the solution from the floor at this time. Strip floor edges and corners with an edge tool. Make sure that the floor has been completely and thoroughly stripped. Using a pole squeegee, reach under displays, shelves, and along edges to draw out all the dirty stripping solution into the center of the aisles where it can be picked up with the auto scrubber. Run the empty auto scrubber over the area, picking up all of the stripping solution. Empty the recovery tank and fill the auto scrubber's holding tank with Pioneer Eclipse Neutral Cleaner according to the dilution ratios found on the product label. Clean the floor with the auto scrubber or mop using the recommended Pioneer Eclipse Neutral Cleaner. Use the double pass method with the auto scrubber. On the first pass, apply the cleaning solution, but do not pick up the cleaning solution. Do this with the solution on, the pads down, squeegee up, and the vacuum off. On the second pass, you will apply more solution and simultaneously pick up the cleaning solution with the solution on, the pads down, the squeegee down, and the vacuum on. Rinse the floor well, picking up any residue left by the stripping solution. Double check for residue. All the stripper must be rinsed from the floor. Be sure to clean and remove all stripping solution from hard-to-reach areas, edges, and under displays using your mop and squeegee. Rinse the floor again with just clean water and a new clean mop, allowing the floor to dry completely. Make sure your mop is new so that no stripper is accidentally put back onto the floor. Check the floor again for residue to make sure it is completely dry and clean. While the floor is drying, clean and put away your tools. Return the stripping machine and auto scrubber to its storage area and plug the auto scrubber in to recharge. All Pioneer Eclipse floor finishes are self-sealing, but if your floors are damaged,